It started as a reaction to the way things were. There's an ideal there that certain kinds of people are more easily drawn to. We were easy to persuade.
Why is Viznik here?
Prague is turning into a town of records. The people behind them have all gone.
And why are they here with Samizdat? What's going on here? Does Samizdat have to move their people?
Tall, dark enough.
Milena, you didn't take my advice about giving up on forgery.
I know. But trouble is, I've got a talent for it. And it's a real growth market. As soon as you got me out of that thing with Dragomir, I had like 20 emails from Samizdat. Do you have any idea how difficult it is for art school graduates to find a specialist subject these days?
The permits aren't enough for police anymore, forged or real.
In Prague, maybe. But it turns out I'm multilingual when it comes to falsifying border passes. Lucky, right?
Never works, I'd say lucky.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Super Commando Man. Oh, don't mention it, Milena. If there was an easier option, you think we wouldn't take it? I was less stressed out when I was working at gunpoint.
We may not agree on your methods, but I'll let you get back to your work.
Coming from you, that is like the gold star seal of approval.
I love Jensen's eyebrows. like when Daria pulled out the gun, Jensen's reaction to it, just like his facial animation, was gold.
Tall, dark, and augmented. Over here. Welcome to the underground. I owe you an apology for hacking your info link.
Yeah, okay, what's going on?
Don't sweat it. I'm assuming you had a good reason.
Samizdat's usual channels are all bugged. I couldn't risk an audio communication being traced back here.
You're Little K, right? You don't sound local.
I wrote some things that made me have to delocalize a long time ago. Been living story to story on a Schengen visa and a language implant ever since. Never expect a short story from a long-form journalist. You want to know why I brought you here? The police raided Samizdat last night, cleared us out. We were broadcasting until they pulled the plug. Radios, flyers, mail bursts, the makeshift media van. Getting the message out to our subscribers if they needed a refuge. As you can see, it went a little wider than we anticipated.
What happened to Kay?
Kay is me now, according to the Samizdat manifesto. It's all very third wave socialist with a dash of martyr complex.
Wait, does that mean he's dead?
Good to know. But I mean, what physically happened to him?
Right. His name is Yarek Drobny. He's being held by the police along with Bones. No contact, no bail, no rights, plausible deniability.
He must have known the risks.
Well, he was open to the existence of risks. When you showed up, it should have been a wake-up call, but you were reasonable. The state isn't reasonable.
So are you running a resistance cell here or a campaign room?
Why not both? Now Samizdat has a captive voter base. We could run for the Senate.
It's organized resistance then.
Peaceful resistance. We're working together to get people under the cordon and out of Prague. It's a happy accident of a police state. Well, I say happy when everyone's repressed, they can see past their prejudices.
Or they shift the blame. It's gonna take a long time for those prejudices to heal.
As long as certain people can profit from keeping the wounds fresh. But you knew that already.
Yeah? I mean, she does bring up a good point. When everybody's getting fucked over at the same time, it's hard to be like, God damn, augmented! Now it's like, oh god, the police shot everybody.
This isn't what I call laying low. Aren't you afraid the police will find you again, finish what they started?
They already got Kay. Bones, the backup servers, even the shitty coffee machine. Enough for them to call it a win and get back to indiscriminate brutality on the streets.
Where were you when this happened?
Right here. running our little home away from home. Our sources tipped us off about the martial law. Either we could write about it and throw our hands up. Boy, I sure hope this massive rights violation doesn't end up being too awful this time. Or we could enact a readiness plan and really do something.
Yeah, when we first met, I called you pamphleteers. I guess I should apologize.
Oh no, we were pamphleteers. Now we're pamphleteers, jury rigging an underground railroad.
At least she can admit that.
I'm pretty sure you didn't call me to put up posters. What's the deal?
We've made a plan. We're getting people out of the city starting first thing tomorrow. I want Yarek and Bones to go with them, but first we need to bust them out of jail. Tonight.
And you think I'm the kind of guy who breaks into police stations?
Are you telling me you're not?
Oh, I've done it. I already have, so I accept.
Fine, I'll get them out. They're being held in the temporary police station downtown.
Yes, by the Monument Metro. Once you're clear, take them across the plaza to the Ineda Cleaners. We've cached everything they need for a long road trip along the old NATO decommissioning zone.
That's your escape route? Puts getting them past the state police into perspective.
It works on paper. And gives them these new identity documents, a lot of new identities. We found a very good forger. We're keeping her from a bright future in a Pika's newsroom.
Okay. Are there anybody else?
I recognize you.
We'll have
Hey!
to borrow more trucks.
Irenka Bauer. Thought we activated your permit.
You did. Whatever you did, it was enough to fool them. You kept us out of GaLm. We will never forget that.
But now you're hiding again.
Martial law has changed everything. They say it is to keep us off the streets, but it is worse than that. They go into our homes, accuse us of being people we are not. Permits do not matter anymore.
How did you know to come here?
Helena heard a message on the radio. It was warning people, saying the city is not safe anymore. She saw the police go into someone's home. The man. He was showing them his permit, but the officer... he did not even look at it. He just... Helena could see that the warnings were true. That people like Irenka must have run away. So we start to go underground. We start to find others.
When society wants to make things hard for someone, it eventually finds a way.
What is this asshole doing behind me?
I'm sorry it came to this, Irenka.
Don't be. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have made it this far. We wouldn't have met all these people. Everyone is working together. Together we will find a way out of here.
I hope so.
Well, I'm glad they're keeping positive. Hey, buddy.
I suppose you responded, I am willing to volunteer on the Samizdat mailing list too.
No! I mean, I am willing to volunteer, but I definitely did not get on the mailing list. Anybody else? So we got
More and more difficult.
Melina.
Augmented or non-augmented? Non-augmented.
Oh, it depends on the person.
recognize you.
It's kind of hard to fake non-augmented for someone who has a robot arm or leg, you know? Reactions mixed as rich flock to London. What's going on here? For the next few days, London will be the place to be seen, as rich and famous from all over the globe arrive for the Safe Harbor Convention. Nathaniel Brown, CEO of the Santo Group, plans to unveil Rabia, his much-talked-about city of the future for Augs. Rabia seems especially topical tonight, as stories of rioting inside Santo's first Aug-only complex fill headlines. Many believe Prague should have shut down Tullis Rucker's augmented rights movement eons ago. Others are calling for compassion and patience until the vote on the Human Restoration Act is resolved. They seem to believe normalcy can be reestablished. Yeah, we'll see about that. What does Brown think? Reporters caught up with him at Apex Center, where the Safe Harbor Convention will occur. When Rabia is finished, we won't have to face this problem again. When we can separate absolutely everybody, it won't even matter. Alright. And what do we have here? No justice for augmented victims? State police have suspended their investigation into the grisly murder of augmented reporter Angela Gunn, at least until martial law is lifted. When making this statement, police spokesman Alexei Volnir denied allegations that homicide detectives see augmented victims as less important, adding, her case is only suspended, not closed. This is the regular newspaper, right? Yeah, okay. Well, at least the regular newspaper reported it. You'd expect that kind of thing to just be not there.
I used to want a full-body augmentation like you. How's that been working out for you?
I mean, pretty amazing. Oops. Yeah, that was an accident. Holy shit, did you see that guy? I was trying to show off my augmented ability to jump, and I fucking stabbed her. Accidental. I wasn't even like facing them. I was facing the other way to charge it up and then turn around and launch myself into the air. But I guess I was turned just enough.
Too many people. They'll have to borrow more trucks.
I rank about.
Already taken so many.
No, this is our logistical problem to solve.
All right, well, let's get on out of here. I don't know where exactly we're going.
I don't either, but it's high.
We're gonna have to check once we actually get back to the surface. But I imagine all the side missions we have left are still in the other area. We gotta go up. Where the hell is up? Whoops. I'm just trying to go slightly faster. Fine, I'll climb it normally. Okay. Mission. Side mission. So this one's gonna be at the police station, yeah. That we infiltrated to find out information on the killer. Get out of the way, dumpster. And if we're lucky, we shouldn't have to do anything else. Man, you know what I need? I need the silent running ability. So that way I can just sit there and just walk by everybody. It's gonna drain the hell out of my energy, but it makes it so I don't have to sit there being like, hold up, slowly crouching, and I can regenerate my energy back, mostly anyways, depending on like how much I'm using. All right. Well, I guess we gotta go to the Monument train station. At this rate, we've gotten to all 3 of the different district train stations, which means I'm also going to have to knock out probably another person immediately. Alright, let's see what this place is like. Generally, all of the stations have had some kind of security thing going on, but the main station doesn't have nearly as much. Huh. No security guard or turret right in front of the area, just the laser grid. That's it. Alright. Now all we have to do is go right across the street. Excuse me, officers. I have to go rescue some people from the downstairs office.
Locking us up so you can play bad cop, worse cop, huh? What do you think this is, the 1980s? Like those old documentaries? The journalists aren't the revolution, man. We're just augmenting the message. And the message is still out there. It's on the streets. It's over the airwaves. It's spreading online.
Jesus Christ.
Maybe it's even gotten through those faceless skull buckets.
Okay, calm down.
You're fighting for the wrong team.
Okay, shut up.
Start, man. First, you have to see that your strings are being pulled by crooked politicians and big corporate. Then you can stop dancing for them. And do you know what would be another good start? Letting us post bail, you fascist asshole!
Okay, I imagine this is probably the keypad that opens this up. Oh, this is a big one. For level 1, it's huge!
Trace program initiated. Access granted.
There, you're free.
You! I knew it, man! I knew you were one of them all along!
Do I look like I'm one of them?
I can feel my hands right now, but if I could run a search for shadowy extra-government agent on the net, pretty sure it's all you.
Fair point. What happened? You pulled a freedom of information speech on the state police?
Ha fucking ha. They didn't wait for a speech, man. Lesson learned. Smash the state before the state smashes your nose.
Little K asked me to get you out.
She's the K now, man. I'm a liability to Sammy's dad.
She cares about you, Yarrick. She didn't want to leave you or Bones behind.
Always was a cool cat, man. One of the good ones. She wrote The Wheels Come Off 16 years ago and the conspiracies just keep checking out. Everything except the gray aliens, but who's to say that's not a metaphor?
If she wrote the book...
I don't believe in authorial intent.
You know, it's funny you mention aliens, because I'm pretty sure Deus Ex 1 had aliens. Or something like it. You
told me you were a liability to Sam's dad. How do you figure that?
Because the cops burn me, man. Exposure is death. They didn't have to ask a single question. Just took my DNA off their knuckles. My high school dropout date, my sister's parking tickets, my darknet proxies. Oral cemetery.
Oral cemetery?
They didn't get a lot of mainstream airplay. Anyway, little K shouldn't have sent you. Sammy's dad has to be bigger than any man or woman.
Sam's dad is bigger than you now, Yarrick. The resistance reached further than you planned for. You want to fall on your sword, there's a better place to do it than in a holding cell.
Whoa, you know I use the term liability real broadly.
Yeah, of course you do.
I warned you about picking a fight with Picus. They've got a lot invested in protecting the message.
Would I be talking to you now if Picus had got to us? I mean, does Eliza Kassan have a sense of humor? All those bombs going off lately. What's one more in the sewers? BTW? Those are all rhetorical questions.
You don't say.
But they're trying, man. Bones heard the cops talking about extraordinary rendition. What a wonderful connected world we live in, when they can pin an acronym on you, ARC, NSF, who gives a rat's ass, and ship you off to a black site on the UN's credits.
Just how many states are you an enemy of?
All the corporate ones.
Well, welcome to every single place ever.
I might have known you wouldn't keep your heads down during the riots.
This is what a radical news source lives for, man. Lives and dies for. But the helmets on the streets, the extreme peacekeeping, that's not about the GaLm riots. How are the Augs gonna get over here? Carpool? No. Someone, somewhere wanted the cops to clean house in Prague. And this is just the beginning. What if they could call martial law anywhere, anytime? Cops without borders.
That's your prediction, huh?
You can take it to the bank, man. The Palisade Property Bank.
Well, I already did that for you, didn't I?
There's a way out of Prague for you both. The Samizdat resistance has organized everything. We just need to keep our heads down and get to the cleaners nearby.
The cleaners? Irony. Wait, you mean going through the cops?
Well, guns blazing. Find something that fits and try to look convincing. We need the cops to think you're one of them. I like play it. Cool.
There's a police locker in the corner that should be stocked with uniforms. Find something that fits and try to look convincing. We need the cops to think you're one of them.
Oh my god, this is totally not gonna work. I can't wait to see it fail. Oh, you guys look pretty snazzy, actually.
Good. It's time to go.
Meet Edward at the rendezvous. Okay, save just in case.
Low profile, low profile.
Dude, you look ridiculous like that without your hat. Holy shit. I've got long flowing hair.
Move that story to paper. I think we can finesse the evacuation plan.
Good looking copy.
Okay. The question is, where the hell am I going? Because I don't remember. Hold on. Meet Edward at the rendezvous. There's no way I could leave poor Edward Broad locked in that jail by himself. When orchestrating an escape from a police state gone wrong, you take everybody. Wait, which one's Edward? I don't even know! But I'll follow these guys around. They just have to keep a low profile. And if anyone asks what's going on, all I have to do is punch him in the face. Okay, I'm just gonna start spamming biocells.
Need a stronger lead.
I'm hoping I didn't, like, miss anybody. Like, oh, one of the guys is in the cell named Edward.
Has anyone been
There we did. There we go. There we go.
Incredulity is their shield.
My God, martial law, curfews, people being jailed for no reason. It reminds me of Warsaw in 1982.
Warsaw didn't have drones.
Now what? Do you think we are safe here?
You are for now, but you can't risk going back outside. There's a group organizing underground. They're doing everything they can to create a refuge to get people out.
These men, they are part of this group?
That's right. I know how much it meant to you to stay in Prague, Edward, but things aren't going to get any better. If there was ever a time to leave, this is it. If you wait here, Kay's people will come for you. They'll do everything they can to help.
I think I have no choice now. I will wait here. I will cooperate. Thank you for everything you've done.
Wait a second.
Good luck, Edward.
I just realized, isn't this the guy I sent to GaLm City?
I will be careful.
How the fuck are you here? I'm like sitting here going, who the fuck is Edward? And I just Googled it up, and I saw the choice that says Edward Aranka. I was like, oh no.
I am one of the lucky ones.
Time for Samizdat to go international.
Jeez. Alright.
Yes, exit plans, man, exit plans. Always be making them. We worked this contingency plan out when we started Samizdat. Didn't think it would actually come to this, though.
No one thought it would be like this. You're gonna need these documents where you're going, wherever that is.
I hear Paris is the best place to have a revolutionary agenda these days. If you want to come along, you can be the muscle. Well, whatever your arms are made of, the stuff they use on space shuttles.
No can do. I've got a previous engagement I really can't miss.
Right, with the cardboard box company.
Watch yourself out there, Kay.
Kay? Kay is Kazdi, man. Kay is everyone. You're part of it now.
Okay. Alright. Well, that was something. So we did the side mission, and now all we have left to do is head into the Diwali territory. Oh boy.
We'll lie low until the morning, then go out to the trash fans.
Okay. That went a lot better than I thought it was going to, honestly. Okay, turn on my silent running abilities. And just sprint on by. It saves me time. Okay, then we can just turn these off until we run into another group of cops. But yeah, no, I thought that we were gonna run into a problem where, like, oh, one of the cops realizes, hey, you look familiar. You don't look like one of ours. And that guy, he looks like he's got an augmented arm. What's going on here?
You shouldn't be outside tonight, Adam. Prague is no longer safe.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. I'm looking at a police barricade right now.
They will not let you pass. But I can help with that. I suggest you take cover.
What?
Eliza, what do you have in mind?
Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that.
Sorry.
Now is your chance to get past them. Be careful, Adam. I do not want to lose you
She
again.
fucking blew up the turret?
You still alive out there?
Yeah, just made it to the red light district. Any luck with that search warrant?
State police aren't even taking my calls. afraid you're on your own this time.
Story of my life. But I got it, don't worry. Miller, the Javali own most of the apartments surrounding the old theater, isn't that right?
Yeah, and they're very possessive of them. So if you're thinking of getting in that way,
It's gone a little further than just thinking.
then expect it to zip straight past peaceful negotiation the minute they see you.
It's okay. I've got things that I can do for them. Holy shit, they've got sentry bots out here too? What the hell? Okay. We're gonna cloak up. We're also gonna take that jackass out on the roof. Oh, I can't. Fine, okay. Let's mark down everybody we can see.
Cannot believe I lost that ball game.
Okay. This is gonna be interesting. Now, I should be able to just make it straight over into the place. But first, let me at least create a couple of bio cells. How much do I have right now? Actually, we still have quite a lot. Then never mind. What the hell? Combine them into the one. They're both bio cells. Okay, fine. Whatever then. That is so bizarre. Anything else that I could be grabbing? Earlier in the game, I said I was interested in maybe doing the Tesla thing, but I would need 4 points for it to become like actually decent. And I still don't know if it immediately counts as a hostile action. Makes it hard for me to go, yes, I need to get that immediately. Ugh.